Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to EVERSPACE. So we're taking out the first loadout we ever got. I mean, like, Colonial Interceptor Loadout A is just, it's good, it's versatile, I like the weapon overdrive a lot. We're also switching it up with the enhancements. We're going to take out this Ancients will spawn and defend you thing. It seems to me like it might not be great, especially if the Ancients are those ones that do proximity damage, because I can see some unfortunate things happening there. But I want to try it out at least. Let's see if it's good. And with that, let's get into it. I do love starting with nanobots, but I don't really love the rest of the stuff that's on offer here. Let's roll the dice again. Damage booster and you know what? Taking the nanobots. I don't like any of this stuff. Okay, so I feel like I'm getting better. And I really want to emphasize that the last run, ending the way it ended, did disappoint everyone, me included. But think about this for a second. Think about this for one hot moment. Hold on, I just realized that I left some stuff open here. We got a ton of new blueprints. Like, really a huge number of new blueprints. So, we should be able to kind of construct a great new run now. We also opened up a bunch of new slots on this ship, I guess. So, Flak Cannon 5.5, increased fire rate and radial damage. We can build now Fusion Blaster M6A, which we have found is a fantastic weapon. What I'd really like to do, honestly... Ooh, the Shock Rifle Pro, I do love that thing. So that's going to require... You can see we started with a bunch of materials, but this is what I think I'm going to go for right now. I really like the Shock Rifle Pro. It's a powerful weapon. I'd really love to get an upgraded version of the Beam Laser, because I think the Beam Laser is a cool gun, but unfortunately we only have the base available. So let's set our hearts on this. We need one dark matter and then just a bunch of stuff that we will accumulate. So okay, the first time we have an opportunity to pick up dark matter, we need to go for that. For now, the starting weapon will do. It's not bad. We still haven't gotten any movement on our challenges yet, but honestly, if all the challenges are going to award us is money, I sort of don't care. Like, they give as much money as killing a couple of ships. And some of them are kind of tricky. Like, the one where you trick an enemy into falling into a black hole. That seems tough, man. It seems like I'd have to get real close to a black hole in order for that to work. What does that sound? Is that in the music? I think it's in the music. It kind of sounded like a "you are getting targeted" sound, but a little strange. It's, you know, it sounded like this one thing, but also not like this one thing, if you know what I'm saying. There's nothing in here. Oh, man. The handling. The way this ship just stops going forward when you stop telling it to go forward, it's incredible. Oh, wait, that's a container over there. Okay, good start. This might be the last decal color. I think I'm pretty close to having all the colors. Is that... Yeah, that's a container, right? Yeah. I have been just pretty much flipping the switches on the decal screen real fast right before a run, trying to change things up a little bit here and there. I figure it doesn't matter a huge amount since we can't see the ship most of the time anyway. But maybe once we have all the colors, we can come up with the real terrifying aesthetic. Something to strike fear into the hearts of the outlaws and whatnot. Alright, I feel like this ship is pretty picked over. So we don't have the ability to tell where the Ancients are anymore. And that may turn out to be a real bummer, because they're a good source of dark matter. I'd really like some dark matter. Ooh, I don't think I checked that out. Let's have a look at that. It's in good enough shape to have a floodlight still on. I probably should have the Gatling gun set up for this here. Those are inside the fuselage here, I guess? Get in there somehow. Oh, no, they're accessible from here. I'm gonna back off a little bit and deal with this. Just so nothing stupid happens while I'm in there, you know? So I suppose that I'm not sure what the value of the challenges really is. It may be that actually, I can see... No, I can see the list of completed challenges. I can't see the new stuff. Alright, well... I'm wondering if there's maybe some stuff at the end of the list. Maybe if we get all of our challenges done, they'll start having really great rewards or something. I don't know. It kind of looks like there's not a huge amount else going on here. Oh, we haven't been over there yet. And I see another one of those spheres, and in fact, like a whole starbase wedged into the wall of the rock. I guess that's important too. And I also just tapped right-click. Oh, hey, that's a functional G&B mining base. Well, hopefully they're not too upset about the missile I accidentally fired.
You've been detected.
Yeah. See, in theory, I get the idea of having one weapon that's good against hull and another that's good against shields. But honestly, it's pretty cumbersome to switch weapons on the fly while fighting. I think we're a lot better served by having weapons that diverge in purpose the way we did on our last run, where like some weapons are just not viable against certain types of targets for various reasons. Unfortunately, the energy on this ship is low enough that it really is a hassle to use the wrong weapon for a thing. Like, it would take us our whole energy bar to get through the shields of something with our Gatling gun. So this station is all busted up. I'm just gonna do the thing here. Oh, good. Our forces are inbound. Okay, well, did I clear all the obvious fuel tanks? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, wait, there's one. Got him. Alright. I guess we'll keep working on our goals. Well, that poor G&B fighter is completely screwed. Alright, so do I think we'll be able to get to Sector 7 with a smaller, weaker ship? Yeah, probably. Because, to be perfectly honest, a lot of what made me able to get through the more difficult combats was heavy missiles. And we can just make heavy missiles with any ship. Actually, I'm not 100% that's true. You actually might not be able to do heavy missiles with the little one. Come on. Jesus. It actually feels like I'm doing a lot worse. Does anybody else think that this looks like improvement? Yeah, you see when their shields start to go back up, how long it takes me to get through them again with the Gatling gun? It's not ideal. Alright, well, I'll definitely... Oh, you know what? I was going to say, I'll definitely take adaptive armor. That sounds great. But actually, I don't know that I can afford the drop in maximum energy that comes from having it equipped. The energy cost of using it. It's only 10%. Yeah, you know what? Scrap that. Alright, we have some materials for upgrades. I'm not too worried about the crystal. But we are going to need more. Alright. We may as well fight everything that's out here before we head to the service station. How far out are you two? Alright. Oh, friendly's incoming. Here they go. Let's... I mean, boy. They tore that drone apart pretty quickly. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I have 3 weapons equipped. It's actually not that great. I don't suppose there's any chance you guys could, like, self-destruct and leave behind a little dark matter? Wow, they're just, like, rampaging around and eating turrets and stuff. It would be really cool if one of them got killed and left some dark matter behind, actually. Let's grab this loot while they take care of that. Oh, it looks like one of them might have gotten broken up. Yeah, one of them got broken to 3. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna let this thing... Oh, it's dark energy. That's not the same thing. Well, they don't seem to be able to hurt that missile turret. Also, I'm gonna destroy this thing, because I kept switching to it, and then not realizing that I had done that. You know what? We don't have all day. Look, I saved you. Yeah, dark energy's the wrong thing, right? It's dark matter that I wanted, I think. You guys are freaking me out. Okay, I am not taking damage from them, even when they get close, even when they are apparently radiating. So that's good. Alright, let's check real quick. Was that, in fact, the wrong thing? Yeah, dark matter is what I need. I wish those 2 things weren't named so similarly. Alright, well, before anything else happens, let's hit the service station. We can come back and do some mining later, but I really, really don't want to get caught without having done this. Okay. Scrap or plasma. None of this stuff is stuff that I really want. Hey, that said, I'll go ahead and pay money for resources, because money is largely useless. Everything we want to do is so cheap, and we end up generating so much more money from fighting if we can just survive a little longer, that trading money for resources seems like it's probably almost always a good idea. Okay, you guys keep doing whatever horrifying thing you're doing over there. So I don't know how often they'll show up, but them showing up so early suggests that maybe it's a pretty high chance to happen. That would be pretty cool. Especially considering how terrifyingly powerful they seem to be against the AI. How do you get into this? Well, no mineable crystal for us. So what do we use dark energy for, anyway? I have absolutely no idea what to do with this stuff. Yeah, jump to the trader, obviously. I feel like we're starting to get more system types earlier and earlier. So is there a way, can I... No, I can't, like, click on a thing and see what recipes I have that involve that thing. This has some dark matter in it. I knew I saw some dark something in some of the Mark II recipes. Okay, this is dark energy, fire rate mod Mark II, which is a good mod, probably. How much better is it than the normal one? Not very much, but I mean the difference in cost is 1 dark energy, effectively. It's more expensive on the other stuff, but the other more common stuff. I mean, that is a lot of scrap, I guess. And 20 crystal. You know what? Never mind. That is really a significant difference. Well, let's fight first. Play with this later. Oh. What are you? Oh, okay, there's some outlaws. Oh, wait, that's not a drone. What am I thinking? Well, at least they're giving us a lot of stuff. Apparently, using the good quality mods, you know what? Apparently using the good quality mods really, really costs a lot of resources. Yeah, 20 crystal per mod. I guess it sounds like a lot, but remember, we were swimming in resources at the end of the last runs. The idea is just that it takes you quite a while to get there. We haven't really got enough late-game experience yet to be speculating on the balance effects of the costs of things, I suppose. I think I would much rather have corrosion missiles, oops, than shield breakers. It's nice having a second missile slot. Okay, so there's a plasma field over there that we saw. Man, the weapon overdrive is a really nice mod, though. Okay, where was I going? I don't even remember. Let's do this. The trader's over here anyway. Maybe he'll have some dark matter. He does not. What a shocker. He has dark energy. He'll trade me dark energy for my dark matter. I will absolutely buy crystal. That is a no-brainer. Fuel 25. That refills me. Yeah, you know what? I'm buying stuff. 2 shield boosters? Sure. Who needs money? Listen, money's great and all, but I don't know a single person who wouldn't trade all the money they have in the world for just a little bit more. Ooh, that looks promising. Thank you, power cells, for luring me out here into this probably trap I'm realizing now. Well, let's have a look. Maybe give our energy a moment to regenerate as we approach. I heard the turret ping for a second. There it is. Boy, that missile survived a little bit of gunfire. So probably that front shield generator is actually usable on other ships, huh? Maybe that's what I should be looking to build. That and the time extender, anyway. A shield with a recharge delay mod on it. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Get out of my way. Actually, I'm shooting at a wall here. Okay, let's actually take a look at crafting ourselves some devices. I do like the weapon overdrive, but... and I know I'm not allowed to use a turret, sadly. But, like, a time extender would be a cool thing to have. And it turns out they're, like, trivial to build. Duration. Alright, so we're just short crystal. Yeah, we're really, like... One thing I like a lot about roguelike type games, roguelite type games, I suppose I should say, it's a little more accurate, is the way that the game starts out when you're, when you're new and you're not good at it yet, feeling very random, feeling like you don't have a lot of say in the outcome. And then as you accumulate both player skill and advancement, persistent advancement, your fate becomes more and more in your hands. And I think the picking up blueprints in this game is a great example of that. Once upon a time, it was just like, you better find some cool stuff or you're screwed. Now, we build our own cool stuff. Yeah, the difference there is pretty huge. Come on, dude. Thanks, good call. I never would have realized it without you. Alright, let's hit this communications hub and see what we can learn. Apparently I had not actually destroyed it. Okay. That is about enough of that. Yeah, that moved me away. The explosion moved me away from the comm hub at the last moment. That's annoying. Okay. Good read from our friend, the comm hub. Oh wait, what is that? Well, that's just free stuff floating in space. So I wonder if I should maybe try to build an intermediate weapon while we're waiting for things to resolve a little bit in our favor on the shock rifle. We're starting to have a lot of material to work with. Boy, I'm expecting some turrets. I don't see where they could be. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there won't be anything. Hey, another scattergun. The universe's most common gun. Seriously, I feel like we see these things constantly. Alright, I'm assuming from the proximity of all of these markers that this is G&B stuff. It is, but also there's a shipwreck over here. Also, we could maybe try robbing G&B. And just, like, bail to the jump gate immediately afterward. Oh, hey, we're at our nanobot cap, actually. Do I think I could destroy all of the containers on this transport before it jumps out? How far are we into the video? We're like pretty... You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We got a shield. We can run if we have to. Come on. I think I did it. Alright, we'll just grab stuff and then bail. Shield boosters up. That was fun. Yeah, I did it. Hey, what do you know? We can still accomplish goals. Oh, incoming missiles. I'll get me in the jump gate. Try to use this thing as cover a little bit. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. I didn't even see what we got out of that. I'm sure I got some credits, at least. Not that I love credits, but... you know, it's all in service of the goals, man. Well... alright, these nodes are usually pretty quiet, these like, gas field nodes. Then again, where there's a minefield, there's usually loot. What is... ah. We're still short crystal. I used all my crystal, and we haven't found any in quite some time. Do not see what these dudes are fighting. Tell you what, the weapon switching thing really works a lot better when you have access to slow-mo. Ooh. That guy just had a bunch of dark matter on him for no reason. That's cool. I guess the time extender is less important if we actually do have the shock rifle. Oh, now we're crystal short. Okay, well, let's get that, because I really do want it. Very efficient when dealing with groups of enemies. I kind of want to build this thing too. I'm curious about it, but it's going to eat up all of our dark matter. Let's get our Shock Rifle Pro locked up first. I wonder, how does the Shock Rifle Pro work when a time extender is on? Ooh. Coilgun T1. Which kind of thing is this? Yeah, alright, we'll keep that. So this is a hull weapon, right? Better against hulls than against shields. Ooh, it does have a nice mod installed on it already, too. Okay, let's try it out on these guys. Shield DPS is pretty bad. That is pretty fun to use, though. Wow, Mark III blueprints already. I suppose the fact that we got to the final battle might trigger some things to change in the early game. The game now knows that we're ready, you know? We can handle stuff. Alright. Did I see anything else cool? None of these rocks are big enough to be interesting. Let's try to kind of fly through the minefield. See if we get close enough for the sensors to pick up anything cool. I'm not nearly as afraid of mines with this ship as I am with the gunship, because the shield will absorb a pretty good portion of the hit as long as I don't get hit by a bunch of them in a row. This is a pretty cool weapon. Nice high projectile speed. Yeah, shield damage could use a little love, but on the whole, pretty good. Alright, well, I think those guys probably were the last value we're going to be getting out of here. So I just need to find a little bit of crystal. Trader now or service station later? Probably service station later. Service station's got a trader in it anyway, you know? Oh, these things are coming for me already. So they are. Yeah, this weapon is pretty okay against drones. I like the look and the sound of it a lot. Has a good effective range as well. Yeah. Alright, I'm coming around on this. Sure, better plasma mines, why not? But I'll tell you what, the decreased chance for systems to be damaged when we get hit is maybe the best upgrade ever. It's really, really nice not to have my systems constantly breaking all the time. Oh my god, come on. Stupid ship. How many device slots do I have? I need more. I'd really love to get an energy core extension. Alright. I was gonna go investigate that. That is exactly the kind of thing where a signal jammer might be, or a jump suppressor might be. But it looks like this one, not so much, because it's way too close. Oh, I hate this. No, no, there we go. Oh, man. Okay. A bunch of fighters have shown up. And I don't have any energy. Like, I can't do anything about this. Alright, we gotta get behind a rock or something. Get a second. Hit these. We'll try to take a little bit of cover, let things regenerate. Alright. Gotta get some low energy kills here. Okay, Jesus. I almost died. Well, good on me for recovering. Everybody, let's all be impressed with me for a moment. Let's take a moment, bask in that. Shake it off a little. Oh. Yeah, that got really close considering how early we are. I think maybe the game did get more difficult. So now I have to decide if I like the weapon overdrive enough for it to be better than an energy core extension when we are constantly having energy problems. And I think the answer is yes, weapon overdrive is really good. It's really good. Yeah, alright, let's just salvage this. Alright, did I actually finish killing off the turrets? I think no, I did not. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 4 missile turrets all next to each other is harsh. That is a harsh reality. We're keeping this thing around, though. We're gonna go shock rifle, coil gun, I think, as our primary weapons. Because this thing is cool. We didn't use the normal coil gun that much, so I don't know if it is as cool. But the T1 version is definitely like this is a weapon I will be happy to find. Okay, some kind of combat going on over there. Sounds like none of my business. And we just picked up an access key. Let's drop in here. So sometimes they have holes in the top.
Let's hope for something useful.
Ooh, like a combat drone? Oh, that's true. I could be running combat drones, couldn't I? Shield generator is on the wrong side. We'll put this here. Am I not hitting that? I'm not hitting that. Alright, let's break the shields up. Take a moment, recover, figure out where these turrets are at. Oh, there's one. An energy injector Mark III is actually a thing I definitely want to carry. So we've gotten pretty good use out of these shield boosters. I think what we're gonna do is just pop the combat drone. Oh no, I popped the energy injector. I needed to swap them, then hit use now. Okay, well. I'm really glad we have a second missile slot now. So I really want to be able to carry these things around, but I also want to have normal missiles. Alright, so got our one special container. There's another one over there, but I'm assuming I can't get to it. Oh no, it looks like there is in fact a path. I assumed I was going to need another key. Ooh, an enhanced double modded critical hit chance. Well, we're definitely taking it. Over the Gatling gun, I guess? Which I don't have a lot of use for anymore. We'll skip on this. We can't carry... I'm actually at my max for these. I guess just use it now? Fill up my health? We could have broken it down, but it wouldn't have broken down into as much health worth of nanobots. And since we're already damaged. Okay, that was a great use of an access key. That was fantastic. We are still crystal light though. Really need crystal badly. I mean, I think I'm still crystal light. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, one. I need one crystal. Well, we're about to hit a node with a service station, right? So we'll see if we can't trade for it. If they give me the ability to determine from a group of different batches what free resources I'd like to start with, man, crystals every time, right? Alright, these guys do not know what they're getting themselves into. Never mind. I thought those G&B fighters were headed over here. And like things were going to be great. But that's right, G&B doesn't actually care about these things. For some reason. I mean, I guess that... I had always assumed that G&B was operating in the demilitarized zone by force. You know, just bringing enough ships that it would be hard for the Okar to drive them out. But apparently, maybe they've had some kind of treaty this whole time. You know what? A good situation for a combat drone.
Come on, die already! Of Nothing like a bit of bloodlust to turn a spirit.
True story, man. Alright, hold on. I hate these drones. I can't fire missiles, really, while this thing is on me, because I can't get target locks, so. The second that breaks, though. That's the wrong weapon. I'm still not used to having 3 different weapons on this thing.
Made it.
Alright, so that was a huge amount of combat. I will swap out the damage limiter. An energy injector is absolutely a thing that we want on this ship. So that battle took place over a huge amount of space. Is it just on this? Yeah, okay, it's just on this side of the thing. I can only be running 1 drone at a time, and I'm already running one. I'm just going to salvage this guy. Not that shield charge drones are bad, but I have to imagine anytime you really would want to rely on one, it's just going to get destroyed by the thing that's shooting at you anyway. "23 new items can be crafted. So I'm just going to replace my pulse laser straight up with a shock rifle pro. Salvage it. Okay, I feel better. I feel more equipped. So let's reduce the energy consumption, maybe? This thing's, like, pretty energy hungry. And we are definitely having problems with energy hungry. Alright, I think my answer on the Shield XC is still no. Oh, that's right, we can build Mark II shields now, can't we? Hold up, hold up. I thought... Yeah, I do have that. Okay. That's another dark matter thing. That's fine. So, dark matter went from that thing where I'm never sure what it's for to a thing that I always, always need, apparently. Alright, well, we'll get there. I can't upgrade any of the really important stuff. That's fine. Let's go and get some repairs done, huh? I took quite a bit of damage there fighting every enemy in the entire sector. Okay, dark energy. Why would I sell you dark matter? What is wrong with you? I mean, yeah, go ahead and buy stuff. Dark energy is harder to come by than gel is, so I guess that's a good trade. Okay, probably we don't need to rob G&B here. Am I gonna do it anyway? Nah, probably not. I don't remember what's in front of us, but I don't want to push it too much. So the coil gun's gonna have to be our mining weapon for now. I think we're good to go. All right, let's figure out our weapons actually, because now we have a lot of cool weapons. Let's figure out what the right use cases are. So this thing does. Do these represent a fully charged shot? I'm not sure. So this thing does the same amount of hull and shield damage, actually. The coil gun does 8 shield damage a hit with a very high fire rate. These numbers must represent a fully charged shot. Yeah, I'm not really sure if it's better to just lay on with the shock rifle. We haven't actually shot anybody with it yet, so why don't we try that? Okay, the effective range on this is apparently such that I can hit from here. And honestly, the energy consumption on it is not too bad. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool gun. Where'd that other guy go? Oh, okay. Good job, combat drone. I suppose I should just duck into that base and not go to the plasma field right now, but I kind of want to let my stuff, my devices end and then start cooling down again. This way, if something goes awry in here, we're relatively ready to bounce and let some stuff recharge. Okay, so there is a special tech container room in there, if we can just find a way in. Maybe through the backside of the asteroid. Or maybe over here, in fact. Oh. Didn't count on me being able to stop time, did you? Oh. What else? Wait. Oh, the turret's on the other side of the wall. What hit me? I don't know. Let's get in here. I know I'm safe in here. A front shield generator Mark II. No, these are, in fact, exclusively for the gunship. I mean, that makes sense. Did that get pushed through the wall? I don't know. That's probably actually out there. I mean, it sure looks like it maybe got pushed through the wall, because it's very close to us, and it's the kind of thing that I feel like I would have noticed. Okay, there's another access key thing over here, which we sadly do not have the thing for. Oh, what the hell? I got shot by something and it immediately exploded. I do not know what's going on. Okay, we have incoming. I don't think that the shock rifle is slowing time down any more than it was already slowed. Boy, it really does some pretty good damage, though. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with this build. This was worth the resources. So there's a tech container over here. Looks like I have to be inside to access that, maybe? Ah, yeah, there's a little side room here. Okay. And nothing of consequence. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, everything's fine. So these are just normal old car. Unfortunately, looks like we will not be able to find a source of another access card. So what is the listed range on this thing is 3,400 meters. The moment you get red crosshairs, you're in range, it looks like. Yeah, this is a really good way to open up fights, I think. He's on the... Oh no, he's not on the other side of that. It can be really hard to tell at those distances. Whoa. That was weird. I'm not 100% sure why my drone felt the need to shoot at him that much. So this is cooldown duration, yeah. Roughly equivalent to mine. Just go ahead and keep mine. I like mine. It has sentimental value now. Now I'm the asshole sniper. Let's try to finish this guy off if we can. I'd like the treasure. And it is harder to charge up the, what do you call it? Jump drive while you're being shot at. Okay. Let us get gone. On the whole, though, pretty successful adventure so far. And we're going to be able to get to this point in a lot of runs, now that we have the ability to build all of the cool stuff we're always looking for. I don't know. I have hope. I feel good. I feel like we can maybe do this pretty reliably. Okay. Just get close to it. He's doing okay damage. It's going to take a while to actually kill him. Actually, when he blinds me, it makes it much easier for me to see him after he teleports, because of the fact that there's nothing on screen to muddy my attempts to see the shoot. Many enemies. Okay, not good. So we need to have a plan here. Definitely gonna hit the nano injector. I need to take cover, because I need to find a way to, where's my energy injector? Now is the time. Okay. We need to have time to kill these things without them being right on top of us. Okay, missiles do basically nothing. I can't really get cover. That thing can teleport around cover.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's one down. Okay. Gotta get a little bit of freedom so that we have time to pop these. Wish I had another, damn it. Unfortunately, they ignore shields, so the shield booster was not useful there. Yeah, the damage from those little guys it's very powerful, and they're very fast. I can get away from them while boosting, but only while boosting. Well, that was a bummer. That said, I do think that this ship has a lot of potential. And if we can get to the final confrontation, I have a lot of hope that this ship would be able to survive a little bit better due to the shielding. So, what are we going to buy for it? Another enhancement slot would not be bad, although it turns out the enhancements are not, you know, everything. We could try to buy another device slot? Actually, that's what I want to do. Any ship that can carry a shield ends up wanting to carry a lot of devices. What else can we buy? Boost speed. Normal maximum speed honestly doesn't sound that bad to me. In this ship, where mobility is part of our survivability, yeah, let's do that. It also included a visual upgrade. So probably what happened is, like, the back of our ship looks a little glowier or something. And then plus energy capacity a couple of times maybe. Really hurting. on the fleeing and the energy. So can I tell? I don't. It might have been. I'm sure it's changing something about the engines, but I honestly don't know what our ship looks like from the back normally. So, well, in any case, that's going to be it for this episode. Come back next time. Maybe we do need to run with the alien hunting thing equipped, just so that we can intentionally avoid the alien nodes. I'll think on that, and we'll see you then.